Hello dear students, in this video I'm going to explain measure of central tendency, page 134, chapter 4, lesson 1, okay? In this case, the first case, you have to find mean, median, mode, and range, okay? Mean is what? Mean, for average, to find mean, add all the values in the data set, then divide it by how many numbers of the value in the data. Median, the first point in median, you have to order them, okay? Order them from least to greatest, and then the middle one is median, okay? If there is even number of data, you get 2 median. In this case, you have to add them, then divide it by 2. Mode, which number repeated the most? Range, the difference between the greatest minus the smallest one. Where we can use range when you want to show the spread of the data. And we have outlier, okay? What's outlier? Outlier is a value that's either far less or far greater than the rest of the value in the data. Example 1. Find the mean, median, mode, and range of the data set. We have what? 9, 6, 91, 5, 7, 6, 8, 8, 7, and 9, okay? If you can see here, we have outlier 91, okay? It's greater than the other numbers. So there's a big difference between 91 and all the numbers in the data set. For mean, you have to add them all, okay? Then divide it by how many data you have. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We have 10, so 156 divided by 10, which is equals to 15.6. For median, as I told you, add them, order them from least to greatest. Now we have 2 median, you have 7 and 8. Okay, can I write the median as 7 and 8? No, of course. Add them, then divide it by 2. 7 and 8 equals to what? Equals to 15 divided by 2 equals to 7.5. For mode, which number repeated the most? Okay, we have some notes about the mode. If all the data did not repeat it, means there is no mode, okay? If all the data are repeated equally, so again in this case we will say there is no mode. If it's okay in a question, if you have more than one mode, yes, why not? Okay, so the data may contain more than one mode, and it's okay. As you can see here, we have what? 6 repeated twice, even 7 and 8 with 9, okay? And range, it's the difference between the greatest minus the smallest one. 91 minus 5 equals to 86. Now we have what? Choosing the best measure of central tendency. This is very important. Here we have a note about this, okay? If the data set containing outlier, okay, so we will say, okay, if the data set consists of outlier, median is the best, okay? If, again, I'm going to repeat it, if the data set consists of outlier, median is the best. If the data set does not consist of outlier, then mean is the best, okay? Then mode, when about half of the data points are the same, mode is the best, but mode, it's not about it's a non-numerical data, okay? It doesn't, we don't care about the numbers in mode. Let's solve another example. Example 3, example 1. Add them all to find the mean, which is equals to 241 divided by 7 equals to 34.4. Median, when you order them, you get median, which is equals to 35. For range, the greatest minus the smallest equals to 33, and none of them is repeated, so there is no mode. Okay, now we have what? The age. They ask for what? Separate. So you have to find what? Range. Which one is the greatest value? 63. What about the smallest one? It is 3. So we will say 63 minus 3, which is equals to 60. How you know it's range? Because we have another vocabulary for range, which is separate. Okay. The second one, question 6. The scores on a math test were 80, 79, 90, 95, 85, 82, 96, 94, 81, 49, 92, and 87. What number best describe? Okay, as I told you, in best describe, if there is outlier, median is the best. If there is no outlier, so mean is the best. Here we have outlier, no, so median is the best. So when you order them, you have 85 and 87 as a median, so add them, then divided by 2, which is equals to 86. Okay. Okay, then we have another case in this topic. They ask for what? Look, which measure of central tendency gives the lowest value for each data set? Okay, this is very important. When you have a question like this, we don't care about range. We will find median, mean, and mode. Okay, then decided which one has the least value. For example, in question 1, when you solve them, mean equals to 25. Okay, question 15. Median is equals to 26. Mode, there is no mode. So 25 is greater than 26? No, of course. So which one has the least value? Mean has the least value. Okay, so we will say mean has the least value. For the another one, question 16, when you solve it, mean is equals to 10.6. Add them, then divided by how many data you have. For median, order them, equals to 7. For mode, which is equals to 8, because 8 repeated triple. Okay, which one has the, sorry, it's 10.6. Which one has the least value? Median. So we will say median has the lowest value. Okay. Okay, here we have more questions about measure of central tendency. For example, question 20. Sarah has taken 3 tests worth 100 points each. Her scores are 58, 92, and 88. She has 1 test left to take. What score must she score in her last test to get an average of 80? You can solve it by mental math. Otherwise, here we have rules to solve it. Let's solve. We will say her scores are 58, 92, and 88. The last one adds a noun, so we will say 58 plus 92 plus 88 plus the last one, we will put x divided by what? Divided by 4 equals to 80. 58 plus 92 plus 88 equals to what? 238 plus x out of 4 equals to 80. How to get rid of 4? Multiply by 4, multiply by 4. So 4 and 4, they cancel each other. 238 plus x equals to what? Equals to 320. Because 80 times 4 equals to 320. Then move it to the other side. X equals to 320 minus 238. X equals to 82. Okay. This is about question 20. Question 21, critical thinking. If 4, inside the parentheses, we have x plus y plus z equals to 30. What's the mean of x, y, and z? Again, here we have two ways, okay? How many terms you have? 3 terms, right? So 4 times 3 equals to what? Equals to 12, because you have 3 terms and you have 4. 4 times 3 equals to 12. Then equals to what? Equals to 30. You can say 30 divided by 12 equals to what? 2.5. Otherwise, the second way, you have what? 4x plus y plus z equals to 30. Okay, so 30 divided by 4 equals to what? 7.5. 30 divided by 4 equals to 7.5. And as you can see, there's 3 terms, so we'll say 7.5 divided by 3, which is equals to 2.5. So there's 2 ways to solve this question. Then, is possible for mean of the data set to be 0? Yes, why not? Question 26. Which measure of central tendency has the smallest value of the data set? You have to find mean, median, and mode. Okay, mode is what? Which one is repeated? 11. So for median, you have to order them. It will be 4, then you have 7, then you have double 11, then you have 15, 18, 22, and 24. For mean, add them all, then divided by what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Divided by 8 equals to 112. Divided by 8 equals to 14. So mean equals to what? Equals to 14. For median, order them, then choose the middle one, which is equals to 11 and 15. Add them, 11 plus 15 divided by 2 equals to 26 divided by 2, which is equals to 13. So median is 13, mean is 14, and mode is 11. Which one has the smallest value? Of course, mode. Okay. Question 27. How you can solve it? Add them all. Find the mean. They ask for mean. So we'll say 34 plus 45 plus 66 plus 75 plus 82 divided by 5, which is equals to 302 divided by 5. When you use long division, it will be 60.4. Okay. And question 28, identify the linear equation. This is linear, yes. What about this one? It's not linear. It's not power 1. So what about this one? Yes, it's linear. Thank you for watching.